Hi everybody, Mary from Ireland here with our daily reading for May the 9th. Definitely May the 9th, no mistakes today. So I will do as usual, feel my way through this, choose one card, drawn to the left again from the Intuitive Clairs deck by myself, available through my website. Okay, so it's the card that tells you about the deck of cards. Using your clairs and intuition to bring through messages, Mary Keena Donlan. So I know certainly I'm being pushed into meditation, using my intuition more fully, trusting in the messages that come through or through. Like the coincidences message the other day, pushed more and more into trust and faith, delays and trusting the delays and not sitting on your laurels, um, waiting for something from outside to come in and help you. A certain amount of that, of course, we need those outside of ourselves as well as our own, but the two marry well together. You know, you gotta trust your own gifts and talents that come from within you as well. So that's the message on that one. So we'll choose another from it. That's very cool. Pick me up, help me. You see, there it is. Ask for help. And, you know, we have to remember that we have physical help and we have spiritual help. And the spiritual help comes through our own inner wisdom. And it comes through our own insights and thoughts and ideas. And, oh, yeah, I need to contact so and so. They're the outside help, so I'll call them. Also, connecting with your spirit guides in meditation or whoever else you need to connect with, who can help you, give you messages, give you guidance. It's more of what I'm talking about. As usual, of course, I'm going through it myself and then I bring in the messages. So will I choose? I will. I'll choose another one from that deck. I love this deck. I love the picture. First of all, it's a sunset. I don't know where I took it now. I can't be sure on that, but I took the photograph. Grandparents. Okay, so maybe you need to connect with your grandparents, whether they're in physical here on earth or through meditation or through, well, you see, if you're looking for somebody outside of yourself, as we all did in the early days, a medium might help with this, or just call them in and see what they will do for you in your nighttime dreams or through your intuition. And that's my paternal grandfather and grandmother, Patrick and Elizabeth. I never met them. Well, Elizabeth would have met me. She died when I was 3 months old. So she would have met me, but of course I wouldn't remember her, and I never met himself, but he's been a huge guide to me, and I never met him. He died the year before I was born. Huge, huge, powerful man coming through from where he is. Okay, where'll I go? I think I'll go change hands, and I'll go to the right over here somewhere. This one. Oh, patience. That's it, you see. I mentioned delays, didn't I? And patience. Like, I got frustrated, but I know how spirit works at this stage. A delay, you've got to trust your intuition on the delay. Do you have to pick up the phone and push and ask? And, you know, if it's a business you're dealing with, all of that kind of stuff in the physical world, of course, most of the time you have to pick up the phone and follow up with these people who don't get back to you. But in the situation I'm in at the moment, there are delays in spiritual people getting back to me who said they would be back on such a day. And to me, spirit are intervening and leaving it to me to do what I can do before the person gets back to me. And the same with stuff that was to come through the post that would help me, and never came. And I did an awful lot of work while I was waiting for it, and it still hasn't come. So then I got on to the person, the spiritual lady who was to send it to me, and we came to a conclusion. And I know it will come tomorrow, but it's different to what she was sending in the first place. So all things come to she who waits. This is a photograph I took on the tube, the underground in London, and I just thought it's my biggest lesson in life, and I've learned it. I've learned it to the best of my ability. I do get frustrated, but I take a breath and I say, okay, what's going on here, guys? Patience is the key. It is difficult but leads to beautiful rewards. It doesn't mean putting your life on hold until you get what you want. There is a bigger picture and a divine time for some things to unfold in your life. Everything and everyone must be ready for this to unfold smoothly. All is well. Yeah, other people in the soul group have to be ready as well. It doesn't mean that you're waiting and you're held up while they're doing their work. No, far from it. You're all the time doing your work and learning and growing and evolving. Okay, I'll put the picture of that up. And now we'll go on to our Butterfly Visions deck, and here we go. Where do we go? In here. Okay, out you come. Be bold. Do not be afraid to stand out from others. Embrace the uniqueness in yourself. Take risks and be adventurous in life. And at the moment, I'm certainly standing out from others. Everybody around me is looking at what's going on with me in my body as physical, which it is, but nobody has any idea of how to work on any other level with what's going on. Only me. So don't be afraid to walk the talk, walk your path, and I hope I won't be challenged further to how would you say, tell more people what I'm doing. But I do believe I will be writing it, of course, at one stage, and people have gone through worse. This is just it's nothing hugely major. There are more people on earth going through crappy stuff. This is, it's another path, it's another learning, it's more information, it's more trust. It's definitely pushing up to a higher level of trust and faith and putting our gifts and talents into use. What we learned, what feels right, what doesn't feel right, what we've learned, how we've grown, all of that. Bring that into perspective at this moment, because I'm sure I'm not the only one being pushed more fully into their gifts, their talents, and their trust. Okay, and patience, of course. Right, will we? I love pulling cards. I love pulling cards. I want to go back to this deck and see what the intuitive, and I mightn't even talk about it. We'll see what it is and see will it mean anything to you. Money, money, money. Okay, so I feel through this process, and without focusing on it, I wasn't focusing on money, but I am spending money. And it's like, I don't care. I don't care how much this costs or how much money I have to give to people. I have small savings and I want to get through this process. So I don't mind spending money. So I've let go of the hold on money, the attachment to money. And oh my God, if I give €100 to this person, to make me better, and it doesn't work, there'll be another 50 to another person and another 50 to somebody else. That's all gone. Absolutely all gone. And also what's gone is attachment to twin flame. He, my, us, whatever, has shown me that he is working with me in the etheric as well. And that's great. That cuts the attachment. Hold on. That cuts the attachment to the 3D and what's he doing, who is he with, where is he, why isn't he ringing, why isn't he texting. And I know it takes a while to get to that, because it's a process. So don't beat yourself up if you're still in 3D. But I know I have small amount of followers, and I know that many of you are even more along the path than I am. So yeah, so there are two things that have evolved through this process of a physical body issue. So I think that's it. Right? Yeah. I'll leave it at that. Using your clairs and intuition to bring through messages. Clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance. And there was another one I read lately and I hadn't heard it before and I forget what it is. So strengthening your clairs. Talk to you soon.